Hi, this is brought to you by Overhead Doors of Frederick, another edition of our Hometown Heroes. I'm so excited about this one because Trooper Gabe Berger, he is a Middletown graduate, so I have to say, you are like the best ever hometown hero. Give it up, Middletown Knights.
I agree.
Yeah, so you graduated from Middletown. You played a little football for the Knights, didn't you?
Yeah, just a couple years. I started playing my sophomore year in the sophomore, junior, senior year.
When I was in high school 10 years ago, but not, our biggest rival was Linganore. So when you were playing football, who was it? What school were you like, oh, they're our rivals, we're going to get them?
For us, it was Walkersville.
Oh my gosh, that's right. We didn't like Walkersville either. So anybody else besides Walkersville?
There was always a lot of hype around like the Linganore and Oakdale games, particularly Oakdale. That's a good program. The whole year, Walkersville was usually our last game, and it was like, ugh, can't wait for Walkersville. So.
Yeah, they call us the Mighty Knights because we are. That's the way it rolls. So you are a state trooper, and you've been doing this for what, 6-7 years?
Yes, that's right.
All right, and you're 26 years old, so
I
that's
am.
like most of your life. You were very young, so why did you want to be a state trooper? Family history? What drove you into this profession?
Well, actually, there's no one in my family that was law enforcement. I'm the first. I graduated from high school. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and my father wanted me to take some classes at Frederick Community College just to broaden my horizons and maybe see if something would spark. One of those classes happened to be criminal justice.
Nice.
And during that class, my professor had a state trooper come in and talk to the class, give a presentation. He talked about something called the cadet program. At the time, I was about 19, and I was not old enough yet to be a cop, but through this cadet program, I could get on-the-job training and still be an employee of the Maryland State Police. So I signed up that day. It clicked with me, and when I was 20 and a half, I went to the academy, graduated, and here I am.
You went to the academy, the state police, and that is not an easy academy because you are living down, is it Pikesville?
No, it used to be.
Okay.
They changed it some years back, so now it's in Sykesville, which is Carroll County.
Okay, but you're still there day in, day out, and it's a months-long academy, and I know it's a very rigorous program. So if somebody is hearing about the cadet program, you said basically you were employed by Maryland State Police. What did you do as a cadet?
So our commercial vehicle enforcement division, they are responsible for like manning the truck scale houses that you'd see on the highways. When you're a cadet, you're assigned to one of those scale houses, and you're assigned to a trooper. They're just in charge of like making sure you don't mess up too bad, and maybe you do some push-ups if you do mess up. But you wear this uniform minus the fancy stuff, and you go out. You get certified to do truck inspections. You assist the troopers and the civilian inspectors with their inspections. Once a month, you meet at the academy, and all the cadets from the state are there. You get inspected by some troopers that run the program. They might have a lesson plan for you. Occasionally, we got to play like dodgeball. Those were always fun days.
Oh my gosh! If you can dodge a ball. No, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Did you guys live by that?
We didn't dodge a whole lot of wrenches.
Okay. Came from the movie Dodgeball.
Sure
Maybe
did.
a little bit too old for you.
Oh no, I love that movie.
Okay.
Vince Vaughn. So yeah, that's pretty much what the cadet program entailed of.
What is it that you like about being a trooper?
Oh man, when I first was in the application process, I thought that the answer to that question for me was wanting to help. I've always, I'm the oldest of 4 kids, and I've always found myself kind of standing up for people who couldn't stand up for themselves, like even in high school, like standing up against bullies from other people. And I gotta tell you, as I've grown in this job for the last couple of years, the best part of this job for me, what drives me every day, is just locking up bad guys. Like knowing that like I'm getting someone's stolen car back for them, or like I stopped this car and we took drugs out of it that's going to prevent somebody from overdosing, or we took a gun off the street that shouldn't have been there. Like that's the most meaningful part of the job for me.
And that's the best reason to get into this profession. If you would say, I like turning on my lights and going really fast, I'd say, Gabe, you're in the wrong profession. But I mean, clearly when you're turning on your lights and you're going fast, it's kind of fun, right?
It is absolutely fun, but it's also like stressful because,
Sure.
you know, nowadays you can be sued for anything. I've been sued, you know, and we're expected to be so much better drivers and more prepared, more aware than the public. You know, if you're driving down the road responding to an emergency and someone happens to merge in front of you and you don't have time, you hit them, you're going to get in trouble for that. You're probably
Yeah.
going to get sued for that. So it's, you know, you got to find that balance of I need to get to this call as fast as I can because somebody could be getting hurt. You know,
Yeah.
just the other day we had an assault in progress, and I had to get there quick. Someone was supposedly bleeding out on the ground. You know, there's no sitting at red lights for that, and traffic is at a complete stop. It's rush hour, so I got to get there as fast as I can, but as safe as I can too. And
Yes.
it's important to find that balance.
You know, and God bless you for that. And with this horrible winter storm that we had, not last weekend, the weekend before that, I know you guys were so busy. The state troopers were so busy. It was, what, 1,200 calls across the state. And I can't imagine what in Frederick County you responded to, because you have people sledding off the roadways, going into their vehicles and driving when they shouldn't.
Yeah, I was working night shift through that, and that's pretty much what it was, is just people losing control. There's, you know, shout out to our state highway administration. They did a great job keeping up with the roads and trying to keep them salted, but there's nothing that you can do. You can't keep the roads completely clean when you're getting a foot of snow. And, you know, at 3 a.m, I'm out driving around trying to find people that are stuck on the shoulders, and there's 2-3 inches of snow on the road, and you're just kind of guessing where the lanes are. You're just kind of going by tire tracks or making your own.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I said, it's just about doing what you need to do, but being as safe as you can while doing it.
Absolutely. When it's so much snow on the ground, people should not be out there at all. So you don't have to respond to so many calls. So we're going to wrap it up with you're working late night, overnight, and you're hungry. Where are you going to go in Frederick County? What gets you that hunger fix?
Oh man, you know, overnight on like night shift, we really try to. Well, I try to not eat because
Okay.
shift work messes with your body, and it's hard to eat at night and then digest and try to go to bed at 7 in the morning. It doesn't work too well. But like on a late shift, like we all try to eat dinner together. Chipotle's a hot spot.
So good. The burrito
Yeah.
bowl
Yeah.
with the steak and the chicken.
Our secret spot
So
though,
hungry right now.
Sardi's.
Seriously?
We love Sardi's, yeah. Well, I do.
Sardi's is so good.
Lo-
Now
lo-
I'm hungry for that too.
It's a little expensive. We just did it this past weekend. Like it's a little expensive, so it's like a once a month kind of thing. But
Yeah.
on like a Sunday morning or afternoon, I guess we're getting lunch. But yeah, I
Okay.
love me some Sardi's.
All
It's a
right.
good spot.
Well, if you like that kind of spicy food, 7-Eleven, they have these buffalo chicken rollers, chicken with some spicy kick to it. They're really good. You can go in, grab your buffalo chicken roller, and then roll. So,
I got a guy that might be into that. I'll let him know.
yeah, you should do that. Well, Gabe, thank you so much for coming on Hometown Heroes with us today. It's nice because I feel like, yes, I finally got a Middletown person.
I know. About
And then
time.
we have these like TJ people. Nothing wrong with them, but Middletown, yay! Well, Gabe, thank you so much. And God bless you, keep you safe. And I'm hoping that you stay with Maryland State Police for like many, many, many years to come.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.